Hello everyone, this is Pomon bringing you part 23 of my FA6 Let's Play. Yeah, halfway through the Etruria plot and now actually going into, well, you know, Etruria. After saving the hidden village of Arcadia, Roy's army found their way out of the desert, following Igrene's lead. Now they turn toward Etruria to confront the coup d'etat forces. At this point, a disturbing message came from the Elder of Arcadia. Apparently Fa, the little dragon girl, had left Arcadia, following Roy. If she were to fall into the hands of the coup d'etat forces or of Bern, who stood behind them, it would be a disaster. Bent on finding Fa, Roy moved his forces toward a small fort near the Turian border. The mountains dividing the peninsula to the southwest and the country that it's based. I wonder if this is based on Europe. Yeah, so units I'm going to bring. I did a try, but I forgot to record, so I had to restart. It didn't really matter because it was like a turn, but I'm going to bring Lilina. These are the units I want to bring actually. Obviously these are, you know, my usual units always, but aside from them, I'm not going to bring Noah because I get his promotion item now. Not bringing Clarin. Honestly, Clarin is now low priority because I'd rather bring Cecilia over her. You know, I think Clarin is faster and all, but the A ranking anima is just too useful. But I have to bring Lilina if I want to recruit a certain character, so yeah. This time I remembered that I needed her. You're right about the girl we captured earlier.
Girl, the one that was scurrying around the outskirts of the castle. Are you still worrying about that thing?
Just throw her out. But, sir, she was carrying this.
Is this a dragon stone?
That is what I thought also, so I decided to report.
Have you ever seen a dragon stone before?
Yes, when we invited Lizzie. Mamkins were carrying them when they were in human form.
But it looks different from the ones that they held. Well, anyways, it still has to do with the dragons. I suppose we should inform King Cecil about it and follow his instructions. Make sure that the girl stays inside the castle.
Oh, surrounded.
Percival, you must not force yourself.
Or Douglas, please do not worry about me. You must return to King Mordor's side.
Getting rid of the Lycia Alliance army. That is a job that requires the Knight General's assistance.
But still you were sent. Roared, the snake. He must be worried of my turning against him. Must be thinking that if I were stationed at Aquileia, I would murder him in his sleep.
That man worrying about traitors? Why, he was the first to betray his loyalty to the king. Dastard.
Well, Lord Douglas, it just goes to show that not many have such loyalty as you.
Rubbish. Look at yourself.
Prince Mildane was still alive, I had no hesitations, but I believe I would dedicate my life to him and the well-being of Etruria. This mission is to protect the king's life. There should be enough reason to fight.
You hesitate now?
Yes, slightly. It matters not, nothing will change if I do.
I see.
Percival, my speech from this point is merely to myself, do not reply to it. Etruria will most certainly fall with the king before this war ends.
Lord Douglas, listen. No matter what happens, I will stay by the king's side.
But you, Percival, you are different. You are the one who will lead tomorrow's Etruria. Cannot say when, but I firmly believe that the Etruria will be blessed with prosperity once more. So Percival, you must leave Etruria and wait until that time comes. Lord Douglas, what does... General Percival, have confirmed the Lease Alliance army up ahead. What are your orders, sir? Now go, I will return to Kuleia now. Move forth, pursue the Lease Alliance army. So Douglas is gone, but those are the three Etrurian generals, basically. There's Cecilia, Percival, and Douglas. Has been taken to that castle over there?
Yes, the locals have witnessed it.
Roy, I am truly sorry. One of my people has caused you great inconvenience. We must be hurrying toward Akuleia. No, please don't worry about it. If she falls into the hands of Burn, that in itself would be a disaster. I believe that she would be safe, as long as she remains in human form and doesn't show anyone her Dragonstone. Dragonstone? Yes, when dragons are in their human form, they seal their powers into crystals called Dragonstones. In this world, it is said that dragons must use vast amounts of energy to maintain their actual form, so they usually remain in human form to minimize energy consumption. Maybe the humans not human in Burn, or in human form for the same reason. Listening to the story you told us earlier, probably you are right. It is also said that dragons started taking human form ever since the end of the Skyrim. But long ago. Yes.
Master Roy, the spy we sent to the castle has returned.
What did you find out?
It seems that a lot of the soldiers have been coming out of the castle. They seem to be fortifying the defenses around it.
Oh, maybe they found out Pao was a dragon.
The troops protecting the border seem to have noticed us.
To rescue her quickly. Alright. 2 snipers. That's because we have Igrene. Igrene, my favorite character in this game. And honestly, a really fun unit to use. She's really good. I really think she's... people would say probably that Klein is better, or to make a they would make a comparison with Klein and say Klein ends up winning clearly. I think it's actually pretty much tied. Maybe Klein does have the advantage due to availability because he comes earlier, but Igrene's stats are actually better, and her growth focus more on speed, which is probably the stat you want the most on a sniper. Because if you deploy them, the objective is to have them go in player phase and probably target a flyer, because flyers are so threatening, and be able to double the enemy and kill them. So speed is a very, very good important stat for archers in this game. Thankfully most archers are pretty fast. But yeah, her base strength, skill, speed compete very well with Klein's. Defense and resistance are actually quite good. HP a bit on the low side. Constitution is not great, but it's enough, and actually having low constitution has its advantages, like anyone can rescue you and carry you, and comes with a killer bow and B-ranking bows. And the B-ranking bows is probably the... the B-ranking bows is probably the biggest disadvantage Igrene has as a unit, because at this point in the game, even though there's some time before you get the legendary bow, if you're playing this game in an efficient way, your archers are not going to get that many chances to battle. Because they only do so in player phase. So if you're, enemy facing most of the enemies with, for example, lance, which is something I'm going to do here. Okay, it might not be an option. What's in here, by the way? There's an archer trying to be smart, and I know there's an Excalibur, and there's another one, another one up here. So Valkyries. Valkyries quite scary, especially due to speed. Speed is really high. Oh, and we have a silver bow sniper. Lovely. Yeah, I think this is a good start actually. So yeah, as I was saying, if you are enemy facing the enemies, which is what would happen in most gameplays, I guess, because GBA just really wants you to enemy face. Okay, that went out really well. Got a bit lucky there, but I had Lalum to dance in case it failed, so that's why I wasn't scared. So that means she's not going to get a lot of opportunities to level her bow rank, but it's still a good starting rank. Like, it's not like B is bad. We're not talking about what's her name, Thea situation. Having D at that point, I think, is completely preposterous. She only has to focus in bows again, so getting to S rank and being able to use the Mula gear is still like very possible. Is it? Little girl that was around here, she got taken away to the castle. Give you this, so can you rescue her? It was a book that our priest was always carrying. But taken away to the castle too, but he never returned. Oh. A divine. Okay, that's good for... That's something I can use on... with Soul later. But right now I don't really have a use for it. That stands for war. I need to keep Larum in the back, because Larum is, well, you will see. You will see in due time. I should be grinding the support between Roy and Thane, because I'm not going to get that many opportunities for a while. Next chapter has a Gaiden after it, so it is a time constraint. I don't really want to be waiting around with Thane and Roy. So if I could get that support in this map, that would be really helpful. Okay, here's you, of course, but only you. I managed to move only a few of them. So your movement really isn't like crazy. And then we have this archer. You know what? This might be the time for Igrene to shine. Not exactly here, but I'm going to put her here with a killer bow. And that's a perfect answer for the Valkyrie. And then I can have Milady take care of you. Oh, with the Iron Sword. We're looking at a perfect prospect here. Always surprised by how Milady is. Especially because, she feels so... How do I explain this? So polished as a unit that she's the type of unit I would expect to... to have been in my team for a long time. But not at all. Not at all. Okay, now you can reach there. Yeah. So as long as I go there, we are safe. Perfect. Now this looks like a bit of a difficult situation. I do have to run out of the range of some fast enemies, but don't worry. I think we're still good, because Percival doesn't have range. He only has a silver sword and a silver lance, maybe. Oh, the thing where they block each other without knowing. That's annoying. Silver sword, silver lance. So I remember perfectly. 8 movement, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is danger, this is danger. Going melee to the... Okay, that's a safe position. I know this is safe, for sure. The Valkyrie is actually like a big menace. Just by being there, so... Yeah, I don't have to convince you, do I? even Lance struggles, like Lance doesn't double. That's how fast this thing is. And very dodgy too. Very dodgy, very accurate. Yeah, there's a lot of trouble with it. I still have the root her button to press, but okay, I can weaken here. You know, Sol doesn't want the glory, he only wants the strikes. And then I can short bow. Pretty accurate, quite dodgy, not dodgy enough it seems. Weapon level increased. S rank? Yeah, I kind of did a stupid thing because if you want to use Igrene, and Igrene is really good for this situation, this is why I put her. Like, she is quite accurate, she has the chance to, you know, trigger the killing blow, but now who do I use? Do I go for this? I think I'd rather use the bow actually, because you are able to use armads, aren't you? Like, you already have S rank. Yeah, so training your bow is actually something I should probably do. And I don't really want to risk any of my flyers, so I guess I'm forced. Oh no, I'm forced to use Rutger. Yeah, well, I mean, I try to avoid abusing Rutger because I'm aware it's not the most exciting gameplay ever, but oh, this is gonna be a Battlefield 2. So what do we do, boss? Had to think. What was the voice for this guy? The army's gonna loot the villages anyway. Suppose we better ransack first. Alright, boss. Make sure you don't do any unnecessary killing. Got that? Got it. That guy's too nice. I guess we can make it the army's fault. Okay. Yeah, the problem is here they overlap. That's always been one of these chapters' big problems. The fact that you make all of the enemies in this side overlap, but don't worry because we are going to get some help. Yes. Sir Percival, it is you, isn't it? I was looking for you. Wait, stop your horse. Listen to me. Who are you? Don't you know? I thought we met before. It sort of recalls seeing you at Douglas's manor. Yes, that's me. You don't know me then, but the girl I saw there was a little more ordinary. Oh, what's that supposed to mean? No matter. Anyway, my name is Lalum. I'm here under the command of Prince Mildane. Prince Mildane? Don't be daft. The prince was killed in an accident the year before. Look at this. That emblem belongs to the prince. Now, do I have your attention? Then look at this letter too. The prince told me to give it to you. It is the prince's handwriting, so he was alive. And I hesitate no more. If the prince is in the Lycia Alliance army, then I must do the same. Oh, what? That was too quick. I was hoping things to get more dramatic. Like, if you would still fight us, then you would have to cut me down first. Or something like that. Percival! Well, remember when I said that Rutger was one of the 3 best units in this game and Milady was one of the 3 best units in this game? Percival. I feel like I don't have to give a lot of explanation as to why he is so good. 20 strength, 20 speed, 15 defense, 13 resistance, deceptively one of his best points, because having 51 HP, 13 resistance, and the ability to use javelins just makes you a very, very, very good answer against most mages in the game. 12 constitution is also really good, comes immediately with A rank in both swords and lances. A level 5 paladin, so it's not like he's going to grow much after this, but Percival is your ready to go kill all paladin. Great unit. Not much else I can say. Great unit. Really has like balanced stats, but to a good degree, you know. If he had 10 to 15 in every stat, he would be buff, probably. Like, even if he promoted later, I would be thinking like, yeah, but why do you like 10 is too low for this point? With 20 speed, we're talking about Lance, the guy is specialized on speed, being level 4, so almost his level. And yeah, Lance just doesn't compare. HP is much lower, defense is lower, resistance is lower. The only things comparable are skill and speed, which is Lance's strong points, and they are just the same. Not even better. So Percival is crazy. The only thing that holds him back as a unit, I guess, availability. Availability. That's I think that's no surprise. So because you have a javelin, I'm going to take a hand axe. I'm going to equip it. I'm going to put myself here. That's probably how we're going to deal with this wave first. And also there's these guys, the cavaliers that were accompanying Percival. They are green units now. They are pretty easy to keep alive because the game is thought out for them to not go in there. But I always get nervous about it. And do you have something like something scary? Yeah, there's a horse slayer here, and I put Percival, but we should be okay. We'll put you with the you with the killer axe here. And I will also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, the sniper can reach melee, so maybe not the best idea. Okay, going here with a javelin. You're hurt. Didn't realize that. And if I'm able to keep the green units alive, then I will get a Night Crest. And as you have probably noticed already, Night Crests are quite rare in this game. Like you have a lot of trouble getting Night Crests. Actually, that's the reason why I didn't even bother training Allen a lot, because I knew what was going to happen to him as a unit. I knew after just a little while I was going to have to dump him. Okay, and I can even put Rutger here. Yeah, I think this is a good formation. But yeah, you get your second Night Crest. The first one in chapter 8. 8? Maybe even 7, but I think it's 8. I think in 7 it's only the... Okay, 33. I knew they would probably go for Lance, so that's why... If there's a low stat in the Horse Slayer, it's hit. That's the only disadvantage of using a Horse Slayer, so... Okay. Oh, I double. Didn't expect to double. I guess I did use the speed win and everything, like... I don't know if I showed that, actually. I probably should have kept... Or did I do it on camera? I don't know. I know I gave Worth a speed win. I don't know if I showed it. I don't know if it was just now in the introduction that got lost to the sands of time. But yeah, green units, move. Okay, that's not the best position. But yeah, and these guys are just really hungry for that village. Oh, that's a Roy kill. That's a Roy kill. That's a Roy kill. Roy kills, easy to come by. Okay. Hey, who can reach there exactly? Rutger can probably do a lot. You too, honestly. Only that? Okay, then let's go for this. Oh, you're in a forest. Okay. Let's go for Caliber. I mean, it's not only for flyers. It's accurate. You use it for situations like this. And the Horse Slayer is pretty scary. Okay, 5 enemies left. Still have Echidna. That's kind of... The guy up there, that's kind of my Rutger pick. If you want to call it that. Oh, whoa. 16 damage with 3 critical from the Armor Slayer. Yikes. With the Brave Bow, I don't kill. Okay. If I get a critical here... Ah, miss. Miss, okay. A lot of enemies left. Like a lot of... So do you kill me? No, you don't actually. But I don't kill you either. There's no way of targeting you from... Can dance for Lu. In fact, I will immediately. Okay, okay. That's another one down. If I hit. 76, not that accurate. Level 5 speed. Okay, okay, speed is always good, and I do feel like this is one of the slower. Why do I always use words like that? One of the slowest looks I gotten. I think I can kill you with Rutger. So I just have to take care of the other 3. And that should be easy. But why is Lance suddenly not able to do shit? I'm actually appalled. Okay, yeah, take... No, because I have to do the moving Roy thing. Let's take this one with Shanna. I think this is the best choice here. 292%. And then we keep going. I do have this guy. I haven't even... Actually, don't kill. Okay. Okay. I think this was the best choice here, so... Not regretting it. Cavaliers are just dangerous. Being able to go around, there's slalom there. I would have to rescue, protect her. Yeah. 2 enemies that I have to deal with without using Rutger. You know what's the problem? Partially? The fact that I don't have the best weaponry on him. Like, he has A rank in both. He would be able to use silver lances, and then with a silver lance he would be able to take the kill. You don't get doubled, but we might be endangering him. I will take care of you 100% because Rutger is basically the last one to move. Still have Lilina, but... Alright. You go for Echidna. Oh, do you double Echidna? No, you don't. Okay, so you just went for the critical because she has very low luck. That was lucky of me, actually. Okay, you're just running away. I think they run out in there, like they follow the yellow path. Well, the yellow path goes up too, but you know what they mean. Do you? Let's equip a hand axe and visit. I actually think this is... Yeah, I was going to say this is the Hammern village. This is the Hammern staff. It can repair your weapons, spellbooks, and staves, but there's one thing it can't repair. And that's itself. It can't repair anything, but the staff itself just rots away. Sad. Or is it? Okay, yeah, my usual hand axe boys in here. I could go for it, but honestly, Percival might be the best choice. Okay, so you went for Percival, and of course, the expected result. He could have missed one of them, but yeah, Percival in a nutshell. The enemy comes, they die. That's with a hand axe. Imagine with weaponry. Okay, so I can even get cheeky and do like a full formation. Alright. Well, I might, yeah. I'm just outside of range. So how are things looking? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So from here, I'm not able to. Okay, so I have to take a hand axe. This is Garret. He has a name. He has not the most distinctive portrait, but yeah, he is recruitable. He's recruitable. I will talk about him after we recruit him, but how about I stay here with a silver sword? And you go there. That's basically it. Right, here comes the bandit with 0% hit. As expected, I'm in a village, so I get a little bit of evasion. Now this is the scary guy. Okay, 11 damage with 23 critical wouldn't kill me at all, but it's still a nice way to get him without risk. Yeah. Nightcrest, if we are able to, you know, not get the right kill or anything stupid. But the Nightcrest is ours. Wait. What? Who are you? Why do you attack the villages? Oh, who do you think you are? Tell me your reason for attacking the villages. Reason? But I guess I could say that it's your fault. Our fault? Yep. Because you idiots are causing wars like this. There are more and more people like me who have to do banditry to get food. Oh, we're fighting to help people like that. Right, heard that enough times now. Look at reality, kid. They all say they are trying to help, but it's all wars and empty promises. Where's the action? You got your head in the clouds. You can't see what goes on the ground. Get it? Now get out of my way. No. What? Listen, I am playing games with you. If you don't get the hell out of here, I won't move. If you want to kill me, then you may do as you wish. What? If I let you pass, I would just be another one of those people who you say are all talk and no action. I'm telling the truth. We're fighting to help... something. Ooh. Never thought I'd meet anyone so naive to think as you do. Do you laugh at that? But still, it's nice to hear once in a while. Then, alright, you win. I'll stop looting. But you gotta let me fight with you guys. I gotta see with my own eyes that you're true to your words. Thank you. If you fight alongside us, I'm sure you will understand. But you certainly seem confident about that. I'm Garret. And you're? Igrene. Igrene? Well then, I'm pleased to make your acquaintance, milady. Garret, Garret. I really like Garret as a character. I think he's really underappreciated as a character because he comes in the middle of nowhere. Really reminds me of Kath. He's like a different version of Kath, but very similar motivations. Had to turn to banditry, dislikes the nobles. Instead, he's a bandit and she's a thief. They actually have a support together where you find out that Kath hates bandits. So yeah, that's a fun one. And the most important thing about Garret probably is his class. His class gives him most of the uniqueness. If you aren't using Gonzalez or Geese, like I am, Gonzalez actually got killed, now I remember, then Garret is like a good substitute Berserker, nothing crazy. Especially the worst part about Garret is C ranking access. Even though it's easier to raise than Igrene's, C rank is just a bit too low. It's true he can use killer access from the start. I'm pretty sure killer access are... I have one actually here, so... C rank, yeah, so he can use killer access from the start, and he does have the critical boost from being a berserker, but yeah, and his stats really reflect the nature of a berserker. Full on physical strength, skill, not much else. Actually decent luck, which is surprising, and a lot of HP. His tankiness is actually quite bad, especially due to that 11 speed. He doesn't tank that well, but yeah, high constitution, maybe not that high compared to, you know, worth, but still high enough for an axe user to not have trouble. You give him a killer axe, you give him a hand axe, and he can be a good contribution to the army, especially because you didn't have to train him. And I'm, for once, going to remember activating his animations before we do anything with him. Yeah, they have 2 move AI, which means they will start moving if they can reach you in 2 moves. It's actually one of the few instances of this AI in this game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but I think I can take multiple hits. And, you know, we're talking Percival, so... And that's Percival, go here. I can actually use Garret, and I might. I'm thinking using Garret to go over the mountains. Right? So... I didn't really do a lot of calculations for this one, but I have to say this map could be better. I feel like due to the blocks of enemies aggroing you... Oh, you're healing. Didn't expect you to do that. I know you're an Hellfire one instead of an Excalibur one. Yeah. So... Again, I think Percival is a good choice here. If I put him here with a hand axe, that's good. I can start... This is probably faster, actually. A 1, 2, then I can do some hand axe, some stuff. Yeah. Sounds good to me. And I just have to kill them to guarantee they are not going to get... You know, so that the Valkyrie doesn't try to heal. I will just kill them. Level up for Dorothy. Level 5 strength. Okay. Nearing 20 strength. Your strength cap is actually not that high. Your speed cap is really high. But I don't think you're going to cap speed at all, honestly. Why not? Not a kill, good position. I like to not kill with Sol because I feel he already gets a lot of experience. So yeah, just get him weapon rank. He's halfway through D. I know C is still a long way. Anyway, go there. Yeah, that's probably reinforcements. This is too... Okay. This map has more meat to it than I remembered. I mean, FE6 and reinforcements are just concepts that go hand to hand. Can I kill you? I actually don't kill you there. Alright. I know this isn't the safest, but it pays off. And then I rescue her out. Because I can kill him, but yeah, this is the problem. Actually. Okay, we can even... get funny. Put you there. If I want to put you there, I have to rescue and go there. I forget I gave her the boots. And then trade... No. Trade you. An iron bow is enough. Take. Release. Very nice. And the other one... Yes, uses a steel lance. Let's see if there are reinforcements. No, it doesn't seem to be the case. Okay, why did that guy move? Are the enemies from the back going to start being aggressive or something? I would like that. Would actually really appreciate that. Also, you're in range of Roy. Oh yeah, of course you are. But that's not that bad. You went... Oh, that's stupid of me. Okay. That's actually not bad. I think I might be able to kill the wyvern immediately. Yes, I can. This forest is so smart. Like it's such a good design decision because it hinders your movement to death. And I could praise this game for hours and hours for the littlest things that it does, but yeah. Putting her there. Okay, yeah. Cavalier reinforcements. Cavaliers, so I don't think they can reach Lilina. If they do, if Lilina gets killed, do I need her for anything else? I'm already thinking ahead of the curve. If Lilina gets killed, I'm pretty sure I don't miss on the good ending, because she's only needed for the Durandal. I already have the Durandal. And yeah, that's basically it. Yes, this is what I wanted. I know I don't double, but I know there's a chance for critical too, so... It seems like no enemies from the forts at the back, which is good, it's good. I will have a kid now in there actually. I think saving that place is a good idea. I will move you here just in case, because after all there could be players coming from up there. Oh, cavaliers coming from the boss's place. I don't know if I saw that. I'm going to break my javelins and my hand axes, and yeah, level up for Lance. Lance gets some damage. Yes. Faster than Percival. Worth it. Oh. Well, that might be a blessing in disguise. What did you do? Oh, do you have a longbow or something? And you went for Sol? Are you a Lombo guy actually? And I didn't notice? Oh yeah, you're a Lombo. So you did go for Soul. That was actually quite dangerous. Oh well. There's a lot of them. The Stilllands came here, meeting a horrible fate. Okay, I think the Cavaliers just lost their opportunity to get that. Because they were a... What did you... Where did you move from? Oh, you appear from the fort. Yeah, you don't have to uncover the forts because then they appear. Yeah, Larum was probably dead there. Larum was probably dead there. Okay. Lucky? Armor's layer too, like they are pulling out the big guns. Yes, you move out of the forest. Yes. Now I will use a silver sword in your face. Maybe better a lance, because there's a lot of cavaliers in here. So a lance is better weapon triangle against them. Perfect. Okay, we need to close up that place. Yes, I will do this. I know it looks a bit weird, but hey. Have I ever been wrong? Steel sword, the steel lance, not the best weaponry. I could actually wipe them out. Yeah, Larum was dying there. I mean, she does have a lot of speed and luck for situations like this, but... Oh! No, maybe not. 20 attack? With 3 defense, she would have survived. Okay. Okay, that kind of... It's not ideal, I know you shouldn't do things like that, but hey. If I do it from here, I have the support that allows me to not get critted, so... I will take care of every enemy in here. Right? Heals. Weapon level increased. B rank? B rank. Okay. I think he gets like 3 weapon ranks on promotion or something crazy. I remember he gets a lot. But that's good. How about I weaken you? I weaken you and I give it to someone else. So you're wielding a javelins. Oh no, I don't. I just kill. I just kill because fire support is too good. I mean, that's also... I was saying it, but it was basically an excuse to put them there. That's pretty good. I don't like the constant low critical from the enemies. You know, anything above 0 is just... Because they... If you don't know criticals, don't use the RN. They actually just go for you. They use 1 RN. So that means that they have... Like a 5% is an actual 5%. It's not lower because of being under a certain percentage. How the things go into RN. I will use the Lance River here. I will use the Lance River because it gives me survivability against javelins coming from the front. Block both of those things. Okay, you can't go as far. Actually, Milady is not doing much. So how about I do that? That's allowed, right? Yeah. Who has to move? Oh, you, of course. Okay, so he came. Critical. Yes. Yes. If I kill the boss, reinforcements probably stop. If I wanted to get really crazy, I could try and rush the boss. And it's maybe not that crazy of a thing, considering I have a dancer, very good movement, and Milady is immediately able to reach. The only character that wouldn't be able to reach is Rutger, but not giving Rutger one boss kill for once. It's actually kind of advisable. Very good. A level for Percival. His first level. Okay, that's bad. That's bad. That's a bad level up. I won't lie. That's a bad level up. But I mean, it's not like you need a lot of level ups. It's just I've seen better level ups coming out of you. Okay, I know you have a 4% critical, but if you get the critical plus the reinforcements plus everything, yeah. And if I get one critical and one hit, I kill. So what I'm going to do is stay here with the killer lance. Yes, stay. And see what happens. Okay, no reinforcements. Yeah. There must be a reason you attacked this castle, but what? His voice is so far gone, I don't remember it at all. Okay, if I get a critical now, no critical, but 2 hits is very good. It's a very good start. It's already half his life. Oh, you don't have... That's why you didn't move. You only have a steel lance. Well, what am I saying? You're the guy from the left. Sometimes when you are taking care of the same group from different sides, you kind of forget what each unit has. If that makes sense. Like facing a cavalier from the right and facing a cavalier from you know, from the north is... I feel like they are not the same cavalier, even if they obviously are. No reinforcement, no nothing. It's just this guy. He goes for Garret. A pretty useless exchange between the two of them. I don't think I'm going to use Garret on the long run, but you know, him weakening, yeah. If he weakens, then it's a wrap. I can actually give it to Thane now. No support yet. And I will. I will because he's actually more accurate than Milady. So with low amounts of HP, it seems like this chapter should be a wrap. Another character that levels luck, Thane. Now I'm going to do this first, then we'll talk. Okay. Boss is gone.
Yeah, that girl, she's a human, is she? Well, do you seek her to use her power?
Oh, very good. Very good. Didn't expect that much experience. Luck and rest. Luck and rest. Very nice. Very nice. That resistance looking quite nice too. I just talked about Percival's, but yours is actually the same, right? 13 and Percival? 13, yeah, same. And I dance because I want to heal Roy. We're going to skip that. Fast forward. And yeah, I would like to get a support between the two of them, but it just doesn't sit well with me to wait around grinding support. So yeah, that's going to be it. It has been like an hour, one try, if I don't count the one where I intentionally reset, because you know the start of this map is so hectic with all the Douglas and Percival and everything that losing one of the starting turns in this map I feel is quite a loss. So I think repeating it was a good idea, and I was able to skip preparations. So I'm happy I did.
Master Roy, here she is.
You found her? Wait, I'm coming.
Now, young lady, thank Master Roy.
It's okay, Berlinus. Now, why did you follow us?
I just wanted to see the outside world. What for such a reason? Do you know how much confusion you have caused?
But was never ever allowed outside. The elders say that Fa has to be hidden. Fa's always all alone, all locked up in her room.
Master Roy, what shall we do?
You've suffered a lot, but do you understand that you've worried the elders and caused a lot of inconvenience?
Fa's sorry.
Really sorry?
Yes.
Well then, you can come with us.
Really? Are you sure?
The enemy might already know about her. In that case, it's better to have her where we can see her, rather than letting her go off back on her own to Arcadia.
Yay! Hush, don't get too excited.
Merlinus, please! You mustn't go off alone anymore. Promise?
Yes, Fa promises.
Here, Percival, this is the conversation if they all survive. Until further instructions are given, we will station ourselves in this castle. Prepare for further coup d'etat attacks. Good. Here, we found this in the castle, please take it. Here, Percival, please take care of it through. I know, leave it to me. Yes. Nightcrest! Nightcrest, promoting Noah with that. But yeah, I do have to admit, when you get Percival, the prospect of using Noah suddenly is like, what am I going to do? Deploy 3 paladins, intentionally pass on using Percival, just because I trained Noah a bit? I don't know, we'll have to see. Maybe one of them dies, and then I don't have to think anymore, you know? Nice chapter. At the start, well, not at the start, at the middle, I was, you know, a bit against it because I remember it being very hectic at the beginning. Suddenly, Percival. First appearance of Douglas, I think. So, Douglas and Percival coming down, then the bandits at the same time, 2 fronts, and the Valkyries being such a menace. But once you take care of the Valkyries, the green units are gone, Percival and Garret are on your side, then I suddenly feel like it becomes a much easier chapter. But I think splitting, sending Garret, sending Milady at the very end, the forts are quite well placed, like not getting reinforcements from the very, very first forts, but just from the ones in the middle. I think it's actually good. Like, I normally don't like reinforcements from the front, but in this case, because it was much easier to... It's almost impossible to not compare this map to Fire Emblem, the map in this game, chapter 5, the one where you battle Dory, you get no new units, and it's just a big loop exactly in the same direction actually, and you can open the door and choose to go against Dory, but mostly it's going to be reinforcements from the front, yes, making things slower. But I think in this case they are better, they have a better use because the boss is not that strong for this point in the game. You have much better mobility, better tools, you even get Garret, so the game is kind of thinking around that, like, you're going to get a unit that moves through mountains. So are you going to take advantage of that? Are you going to rush the boss with Garret and one of your flyers, one of your high movement units like Percival that you just got? So it's kind of designed around the units you get. I've kind of gained a new appreciation for this chapter. And we get Fa at the very end, so that's cool. That's cool. I like Fa. I like Fa. And I'm probably going to deploy her in the next chapter for reasons I will immediately explain, but it's kind of a good idea to deploy Fa in certain chapters. She's a very particular unit, so I'm definitely going to give some explanation about my use of her. But yeah, that was good. That's going to do it for this part. Wow, I love this game so much. Always a pleasure to play it. Like yesterday, I was playing Tokyo Mirage Sessions, and it's good, but at times I get a bit bored. You know, the typical RPG crap of, well, now you probably have to grind and all that. But with this game, it's just, I think RPG and tactics complement each other to the point where if you really don't want to deal with tactics, you can go full RPG meta game and just focus on certain units and make them incredibly good. And if you want to like role play a little bit with the strength of certain character, deploying them in certain situations, then you go into a more of a tactical mode, you ignore more of the RPG elements, and really Fire Emblem is just the best series ever. It has something for everyone, except, you know, what FPS players, but they don't deserve to play anything, and even less Fire Emblem, so yeah. But yeah, that's going to do it for this part. This has been Pomum. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.